news here, Fran, today. The nation's top recruit making his debut in Cade Cunningham for Oklahoma State.
6'8", 220 pounds. He's a point guard, built like a power forward. You see how they post him up inside.
Cunningham, tip. Boone able to tip that in. Wells gives it up to the corner. This is Jordan Phillips off the back rim, and a rebound for Cunningham.
Mass substitutions for the Mavs. We told you they play a lot of guys.
From the field, one of those a three-point shot. Chris Harris now in the game for Oklahoma State, gives it up. A three off the front rim from Cunningham. The trailer, Keelan Boone. Cunningham runs down the rebound in the corner.
8 years for Mike Marquis over at Tyler Junior College, about an hour and a half east of Dallas.
6-0 run for UTA over the last 2.5+ minutes, and there's Cade Cunningham with his first collegiate bucket. Matthew Alexander Moncrief, one of the new additions, number 12 for the Pokes. Cunningham from 14, thought he got bumped, but the shot clock expires. Cade thought there was some contact and a foul, but it's a UTA ball. Team used to playing Power 5 opponents, but not here in this building. There's a drive. Phillips tried the stuff, couldn't finish it.
Love the energy by Jordan Phillips.
Here comes Cunningham. He dishes, and it finds its way to Donovan Williams, and the freshman is a little long with it. And a foul underneath. Anderson runs it out for the Cowboys. Cunningham down the lane with the left hand scores.
He's got to attack. He's got to use that 6'8" frame against this type of team and get to the basket.
Caleb Boone gets in the lane, spinning, tip. Another opportunity, likely underneath, trying to keep it alive. Three, Cunningham, good!
Good kick out by Likely and a good smooth release by Cade Cunningham. No hesitation. Starting to feel Cade Cunningham, don't you? Maybe deciding to take over a little bit more.
Boone stripped underneath by Wamba, and it's picked up. Screen set by Moncrief. Cunningham gets it to fall.
Oh, he earned that one, because what they did was they backed Rojas all the way into the lane as their center. And a good job by Cade Cunningham. And I like this exhibition on Sunday. He did not shoot well last year, only 29%.
And Cade, at the other, it says, I will respond to that and up you with a three. Before going to Marquette.
Yes, he did.
Alame, the drive. Could not get it to fall that time. Here comes Cade Cunningham.
There's that open court Maserati. He just crashed it.
Went behind the back, and there was Wells. And a travel along the sideline by De La Cruz.
But Villanova is extremely deep. They lost Sadiq Bey, but they have a boatload of guys. Jeremiah Robinson Earl, I've been told by Little Birdie in that program, has really improved.
Cunningham baseline. Close to the final shot if they can get it. 2-1. Tried to bank it in, not there for Alame. Not much time. Cunningham, it would count if it goes high off the backboard to end the first half. But Cade Cunningham, 5 for 11, hit 2 of 4 three-point shots, 12 points, 4 rebounds in his first half of college basketball.
Deep, and although Azor comes in as their best player on paper, they have a lot of weapons. Look at that move, strong move. And a nice played at South Plains for one of the great JUCO coaches in the country, Steve Green. Remember, Chris Ogden is Texas-centric. He's got a lot of ties here.
Keelan Boone, about 10 feet out.
Back until late in the season.
Likely does have 6 rebounds and 5 assists, but only 1 shot attempt in this game. That ball up off the glass, rebounded by Cunningham. Flavors, offensive rebound and put back for Keelan Boone. We were all stunned when he stayed for his second year at Oklahoma State.
You know, much like Cannon and Cade Cunningham, he's dynamite. He's like microwave.
Cunningham doesn't have numbers, but he's going to put it up. Tips it. Racing in comes Williams, but it goes to UTA.
The third reason is if you're Syracuse.
Yes. Azor, can he stay hot? That was a tough shot. Had to get it up quickly. And that's off Cunningham. And it's UTA ball again.
Bounce, come back in and touch it, but not if you still have possession of the ball.
Cunningham playing with some grit here. He looked like he was a man possessed on that possession after getting what he thought was a bad call in the other end.
But listen, it's as good a basketball city as there is in North America right now.
Things didn't work out in Vancouver, apparently, but Toronto, it's great that Canada's got a marquee franchise like that.
That's power basketball by Ice Likely right there. You want to play me zone, go ahead. Oklahoma State. These teams' best players are guards.
De La Cruz, that was a 1-and-1.
St. Patrick's in New Jersey now doing a great job. Best program in the country, Montverde Academy.
Here's Cunningham. And he's called for an offensive foul there as Steelman hit the deck. Oklahoma State under 7 minutes to go here in Arlington.
Staying in the matchup zone, so they'll switch a lot out of this. And they'll try to get Oklahoma State standing around.
3, just a tad long, but an offensive rebound for Moncrief. He's had a nice second half last year, and he's at the line for a 1-and-1. Cunningham had the rebound, and then Steelman came around to try to steal it. Defenders come and get it.
One of the things they talked about in the scouting report on Sunday was they feel Cade dribbles the ball high and that it's easy to get in there and from help side and swipe at it. And he's turned it over a couple times today because of the high dribble.
De La Cruz made the mistake of throwing it under his own basket, saving it along the sideline. Back to Oklahoma State. Likely hasn't shot a bunch of threes, but he hits that one.
Sitting in that matchup zone, so it would cause some confusion for a young team, but they're trying to get the ball inside versus the zone.
Cunningham in a crowd, too strong. To the baseline, Moncrief got to it. They're going to get Cunningham, I believe, for a foul. We'll go to the other end for 2 shots.
Yeah.
Both teams in the double bonus. 17 turnovers for Oklahoma State. Wells couldn't get it to go. Now he's trying to get to his feet and does so. Cunningham in the lane, bumped into Steelman in the foul on UTA.
Unless you're in the state of Wyoming, can't do it anywhere else. But you got to know how to downshift in city traffic. I love his IQ, and I love his. He's got a great emotional intelligence for the game. He doesn't make it all about him.
Under 2 minutes to go. Alame from 17, short. A Cunningham rebound, and there is his double-double. That's his 10th board.
And he's got the ball down the stretch, which is what I like to see.
Driving, De La Cruz tried to tie him up, but commits the foul, stopping it with 1:42 to play. Cunningham drains the first. Making question here. What do you think of Cade Cunningham at this point?
About what I expected. When I watched practice a couple weeks ago, I asked Coach Boynton about him after practice, and he said, Coach, remember, he's still a freshman. Pains for the Cowboys because this is a young team, but you love their talent.
Threading the pass from out front, and then Cunningham not happy with the travel call from the lead official, Keith Kimball, on the baseline.
I think he thought he got pushed. Let's take a look now. Watch the ball in the air. Oh, that's what he did. He got hit in the face.
Alame trying to get past Cunningham, pulls up.
They tried to go for the 2, but it wasn't an easy 2.
Now they foul Cunningham to stop the clock with just about 30 seconds to go.
Away, even though he drove it. He's making these. He's making these because there's going to come a point in time in the next game or 2 where he's going to be. He's the best player on the floor today anyway, although Hade Wells been great. He's making these, yeah.
He hit both.
He's been in so many clutch situations, this kid.
And Oklahoma State will run out the final seconds. Oklahoma State and Cade Cunningham in his collegiate debut. He drops in 21 points, 10 rebounds for a double-double, and Oklahoma State wins at 75-68.